Hello, everyone. You're doing today. There we go. Yep. Yeah, just barely getting this up in time.
Booty and sick nerd. We still got several days.
Yeah, I wanna.
We still got several days.
Yeah, I wanna.
We still got.
Patrick has successfully joined. Let's see. Alrighty. I wanna set up my cell phone real quick so I can watch this and make sure the stream is going well. 1 sec. Burp, guys, burp. I'm still here. I'm still here. Setting up my cell phone for anyone who might be joining. Hey, baby, I love you very much. Let's see, live. Yep, and that's it. Then we go here. Then we go on kick. Where's still here? Still here. Setting up my cell phone. All right. Where is kickaroo? There we go. Wait, 5 views already? Are people like actually watching this? What the heck are you guys doing with your lives? No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy for everyone joining. Still setting up a bit. I just got back from going out to eat. My cat joins us. Let's see. Make sure this goes well. There we go. Wait, 5 views already? Or are people like actually sounds watching good to this? Me. What the heck are you guys doing with your lives? All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Go to live. All right, and just about set up. Oh, I would like to post this on my X as well, my X account. Yeah, I just got back from church. Updated kick username dropped. Okay, interesting. Ooh, so much to do to set up. So much to do. Let's see. Maybe I have to do this. My videos live, go to this, go to this, and then I just got back from post on X as well. Yeah, I always like to post to my X to invite other people to the stream. I really wanted to make it to be able to stream to Rumble today. Let's see, but unfortunately I did not have time to set that up. There was one last thing I wanted to do. Oh yes, my chat. I need to be able to see my chat. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna be going over some AI stuff, some AI songs, some stuff by the Holy Ball. He posted something new, and there was one more. Oh, Skybrows posted something new as well. That was very interesting. I actually never got a chance to see it, so I wanted to look over that. Skybrows always has amazing stuff. Let's see. Boop. That should be that. And done. All right, good. All set up, and it only took me a few extra minutes. All right, so with that said and out of the way, we can do window capture now. Let's see, right here, YouTube. That looks to be it. Alrighty then. Let's do yeah, we'll do Skybrows first. He's right here. Let's see. Yeah, now I haven't actually listened to this, so this should be really interesting and good. He always does good stuff. I think that's probably. I've watched a bit. Oh, I should shrink down my guy. I've watched a little bit of the whole Lego fiasco that's going on. I forget the dude's name. I haven't been paying attention to it too much. This one was a speed run. He has another one coming. This one's called The Brick of Mormon by Skybrows. So, yeah, this is, I think, about the Lego fiasco and the corruption with, alleged corruption with the police force. But let's see what it is. Already I see so many Lego blocks. That's interesting. And you know, with rock, it is very difficult to animate a lot of stuff at the same time. So you know he's not using Grok.
I'm walking a thin line on a slack line, reading warning signs as a flat line. Got a claim forming a backline and a story changing by the halftime. I say I didn't do like wind do. If it ain't true, then I walk through every interview, got a bend to every memory, got an edit menu. R2D2 one to others, swearing on my Mormon mother. There's no bigger layer lover, but I keep her undercover.
Man, real quick, if a lot of this has to do with the identities of people, like the names of people, I don't know the names, I don't know the characters involved in this, but I do know that there's a whole fiasco involving some people in a $200,000 Lego set that was supposedly stolen.
I ain't greedy, I'm protective. From a certain point perspective, every fact is more subjective. When the shelf looks so collectible, more and more men call me shady, call me litigation crazy.
That's a really beautiful background animation.
Maybe call me Bailey, just don't call the feds Ben, maybe. Got a bad feeling, that's tradition. Got a mission and a superstition. Got a witness with a contradiction. Got a lawyer, so that's permission. No castle run, I simply squander. I don't hide, the truth just wanders. I don't lie, I merely launder your questions, non-responder. Jedi mind trick, minor fib, and certain facts have gone missing. Certain boxes gone fishing, certain cameras extra snitching. No.
Yeah, and all of this is about the details from the case. Lots of lawyers involved. I know the guy who was reporting it was actually, I think he was arrested, and now he's going through kind of some lawsuit and whatnot. So just a bunch of stuff about that. And again, he was like just investigating the story as to what happened and how the Legos went missing or were stolen. And then when I believe it was the YouTuber, was it the YouTuber or the person who got it stolen, was trying to give give the summons to the person, and then they were arrested instead, I believe. Maybe that's a story I could go over sometime if people are interested, because I don't know the lore. We could dive into the lore if that's something people are interested in. But I could comment so much more on this if I knew the lore.
My explanation, mastery, interpretation, every claim of variation on the theme of compensation. They say, Josh, return the Lego.
Oh wow.
I say, why so black and white though life's a spectrum? Let the force flow, finders keepers, that's my life code. A faithful millennium falconist, brick acquisition specialist, plastic preservation archivist, part-time amateur escapologist. Some folks pray for revelation, I pray for shelf space allocation, searching for divine confirmation, for collected grade valuation. The force awoke inside my heart, near the vintage Lego part. Some call that the darkest start, I call that a brand new start. I say, look, let's be objective. The collection looked neglected, I was simply redirected by a higher force directed. Walking a thin line on a slack line, every headline turns to backfire.
I do wonder how much, like, was this all done with something they use? Oh yeah, C dance. C dance is something that they use a lot. Grok is usually not too good with handling all of this stuff, and it's funny because it's a lot easier said than done to just get people to float in place and then animate all this. You really can't just make them float, have Legos float or stuff like that. There's a lot that goes into it. But C dance, and there's one other that starts with the letter W, just allows you to have so much more control over everything.
The tire fire, every witness suddenly retires, got more spins than a lightsaber. Every month the tale gets stranger, every statement shape changes later, like a legally distinct changeling vapor. Swearing on my Mormon mother, blaming one thing then another. Every brother backs a brother till someone calls an undercover. I would never stoop to theft, I merely shifted assets left. You say my morals are bereft, let's leave the matter unaddressed. Like Joseph Smith, you know, call the popo on this shaggy bro. Reckless Ben, do not pass go.
Reckless Ben. Oh my freaking goodness. Yes, that's who's been covering that. That's the name of the guy who's been covering it. Now he has a lawsuit on his hand, and I think he was the one who was arrested as well. it's something I need to go dig into.
Force is strong with my collection. The source is wrong on inspection. Foreign forces, divine protection. Stacking bricks of misdirection. Walking a thin line on a slack line. My tiny planet, stars shine. Castle waiting in the skyline. Fly my falcon through the divine. If the kingdom's everlasting, ooh, and celestial worlds are fasting, ooh, why you still busy asking where I keep those
I'd be careful where I was aiming that rifle if I were him.
boxes basking? Never let go, never let go. That's the motto, that's the tempo. If the force says no, then maybe. If it's a stop, then move it slowly. R2D2 unto others, swearing on my Mormon mother. There's no bigger layer lover, but I keep her undercover.
So I'm guessing I'm going to take a shot in the dark. The 200,000 Lego set had something to do with Star Wars. I want to dig into it after a while. Wait, whoa. In the loving memory of what? Loving memory of... Oh, come on. Joseph Smith. Did he pass recently? Cat, get off my headphones, please. Get off my headphones, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what Mormons have to do with this. Maybe that's something I could see. Let's see. I do this. Let's see. I'm very curious. What do Mormons have to do with it? I'm gonna look into it. Mormons have to do with let's see, the Lego fiasco. Anything at all? Let's look into this. Let's see. Oh, members of the... No, it's not capturing. I know why too. Okay, there we are. Members of the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, LDS Mormons, are heavily involved with in the bricks and minifigs, BAM, Lego scandal. Excuse me. Leading to widespread online allegations of a religious cover-up or Mormon mafia conspiracy. That's kind of crazy. Well, the LDS Church as an institution is not involved. The controversy went viral because multiple key figures on one side of the dispute share close ties with the Utah Mormon community. Let's see, which ones? Who has ties to Mormonism? Reckless Ben or the BAM people? Let's see, the BAM people have ties to Mormonism, not Reckless Ben. Okay, so it's the corpos over at BAM. Okay. Interesting. So that's how the Mormons are involved in this. And it really isn't something I know too much about.
What is your life?
It seems as though there's a lot of potential corruption that's happening there. That's all very interesting. And then again, just going back to the actual song, it was very nice. I enjoyed the slow, smooth vibes of it and everything. Sounded very nice, very enjoyable. Let's see, where was it? Who was it? It was the Holy Ball. Yes, he has one. A new one. Oh my, the Mormon one. They're all doing this stuff about the Lego. Guys, I'm not going to know anything about this. I don't know the characters. Should I learn the lore? I feel like I should learn the lore here, guys. Oh man, but I always do like his style. Already you have a like nice, I don't even know what to do, but nice boom right there at the beginning. And it sounds like it's going to be rap again. I always like those. Really rhythmatic? I'm going to say rhythmatic.
Mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. We're chasing these thieves while we cut the mega blocking ya. Mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. We're following the trail, stolen stock while we're stalking ya. Mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. Get better close shop, cause you know that we're onto ya. Mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. Better close shop.
permanently closed. We stole a family's life-saving. Yeah. I do know that part. They actually like closed the business to avoid being sued. By closing the store, we get out of having to pay the family what we owe them. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what I heard is happening there.
Because you know that we're onto
Is it just me, or do the clouds kind of look like blocks as well?
Mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. Yeah, this is where it ends, in the cells where we're locking. Yeah, you all to the deal, then you all to it further. You're overconfident, 66 threats to murder. Calling up the cops to harass a legal order. Chasing out an innocent man past the border. Now you got the whole world
Oh yeah, I forgot it was about Star Wars. Yeah.
knocking at your door. You could have ended this mess November 2024, and suddenly your only goal is to make everything right, while you try to break the man who brought all of it to light. Yeah, you weaponized police, broke peace, kept harassing. You stole
Dude, I
your
love
brother's
these
keep,
songs.
got his bank account fasting. You said 200,000, then you changed your mind cause you realized suddenly you had to pay the fine. When you're just repeating lines 35 times irrelevant. Ability to speak doesn't make you intelligent. $400 million, that's what you value, that you throw it all away for 0.05% of that. Yeah, brick man, let's think about this logically. Should the police help steal private property? Terrorize, overlies with no culpability. Pure hostility, courtroom futility. And that's just the AFP. Don't forget Sandy, Provo, Oregon, LAPD. Crying on TV, whispering sue me. Proving them right, police brutality. And all across the nation, all you've done is sow division. Your decision, money driven, violates the Mormon mission. Throwing charges out all spurious, acting so furious. Tell me, I'm curious, it's making me furious. How can you justify
it's
your
going
case
far.
against Ben? Can no be a little clearer of the why and the when? Cause 147 years of jail time for him. What's the play here? Brickman, cover up your sin.
I did something, hopefully.
147
35 years.
years of jail time for him.
147. Wait, let's see. Told people that we steal from old people. Company stole from old people. Did he get 147 years, or is that what he's looking down? If so, that's crazy. I know the 35 years is a reference to Carmelo Anthony because that's what he got for offing someone. But is that real? Man, I'll have to look into that.
What's the play here?
There's no way. There's no freaking way.
Brickman, cover up your sins. Yeah, I heard you poke a meal, say you wanna make them whole. Then you turn around and Rico try to cover what you stole. And now you're getting flustered trying to keep the people calm.
Oh, yeah, there's the freaking RICO charges too, as if he conspired with people. RICO is you have multiple people involved. There's a lot of details there. It is so crazy.
I'm no brick and mini man. Here's the bomb, drop bomb. They do judge unrighteously. They do condemn the righteous. They justify the wicked for their money and their pious. Which they made in blood. Bandit robbers, all who stole the authority of law. We all saw them fold. And they did obtain power and authority of people. They did distort the justice of the law, going evil. Covered up the crimes cause of covenants they swore. Freed them from the grasp of law. Stole from widows and the poor. I say awake and arise from these combination lies. For our God, our religion, our children, our wives. Rent your coats, then your cloaks. Shake the dust, take your yokes. Clean these folks, stop the hoax. Yeah, remember Elder Oaks. Oh, you mean to say you're honest dealing with your fellow man? Last check, death threats ain't in the recommend plan. You went back on your contract, bold-faced recanting. We got ourselves some king men, caught them gaddy-yanting. Yes, those are the droids, now see to their restoration. Your lack of faith disturbs me, anti-consecration. No pity after 2 years, this is culmination. Brick by your hands, excommunication. Mafia, mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. Begging on TV while your customers are dropping you. Mafia, mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. You're running out of lies while the whole world is watching you. Mafia.
Yeah, Charlie, that's cool. Charlie, then Leaflet and Power.
It's the Mormon Mafia. You're running out of lies while the whole
Leaflet. Just noticed that. Let's see.
world is watching you. Mafia, mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. You better close shop, cause you know that we're onto you. Mafia, mafia, it's the Mormon Mafia. Yeah, this is where it ends, in the cells where we're locking you.
Dude, I always love the Holy Balls videos. I really am a fan of like high energy stuff as well. But I have to look into that claim. 147 years. Is that true? Let's see. Now let's see. Was Reckless Ben charged with 147 years? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. How many years? So it looks like it's 147 is hyperbole, perhaps. My cat wants out. 1 second. 1 second, guys. So it looks like, let me put it up here. The maximum prison sentence, Reckless Ben actually. Hey, Bezwan, how's it going? I'm watching some AI slop songs. Just got done with the Holy Ball song. They both Skybrows and the Holy Ball has one about the whole Lego scandal and everything. So that's what I was watching there. So now I'm looking up. Oops, darn, didn't do that right. Yeah, so now I'm looking into a few details of Reckless Ben and what's been going on with the Lego scandal. Maximum prison sentence Reckless Ben actually faces across his active cases is 5 years, though he claimed in a June 2026 update video that he faced up to 20 years in jail. Interesting. So Utah criminal charges up to 5 years, 20-year claim, the CEO allegation. Okay. Hey, Vezmon, I'm curious. Would you rather me keep going down this path of AI stuff, or do you think we should maybe look into the Reckless Ben stuff? Because I actually don't know anything about it, and I am kind of curious about it. Everyone's talking about it. You have Asmongold talking about it, Powder, Leaflet. So, do you think we should jump down that rabbit hole today? If you're here, you might not be here. Fezwan jumps in and out sometimes, and I know he watches his Oshi's Powder and Leaflet, and they might very well be streaming at this time. Let's see, the Reckless Ben stuff is pretty great if you haven't followed it. Let's see, maybe we should. Do you have any idea where I should start? I'm guessing Reckless Ben. Yeah. Part 1. Let's see. So this is where it starts, I believe. I just got done with the Healing Whisper. What's the Healing Whisper? Is that an AI song or an AI content creator?
Life collecting what's.
Let's see. So this is an hour. Whew, this is an hour long. I've never covered one this long. Newest Oshi. Okay, cool. I guess we'll do this. And just so you know, I am going to be cutting stream a little short today. I have a church meeting to attend to at. I have to be there at. Was it 5? I think it was 5 or 5:30. What did my calendar say? Calendar says 5 p.m. So I have to cut it short about 4 p.m. Sup, Exile? Hope you're doing well. Killing it. Thank you, Occultus No Taitia. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Thanks for the support. Yeah, we were just about to go down the Reckless Ben rabbit hole. I haven't actually done it.
This man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars.
Okay, it was Star Wars, because I wasn't entirely sure, but I thought so.
Collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around
She streams 7 days a week. Yeah, this is the start of rabbit hole.
$200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection
Okno is fine, boss. All right, Okno, nice to see you here. That's really cool.
has been stolen.
Oh my gosh, that is horrible. So got stolen, and then now the police are working with the people who stole it. This story is absurd.
Yeah, the collector's son, Brian,
Oh my
he
gosh.
reached out to me because he has no clue how to break
Okay, so this is Brian. I need to remember faces here. Skybrows and Holy Bowl dictated.
this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyway.
Oh, so it's a world record too. I'm curious how the son knows Reckless been. I'm sure Reckless does a bunch of other content as well. Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
The thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos.
wow.
So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
Okay, and so to my understanding, I looked into this a little bit. You take your Lego collection to this store, they'll sell it for you, and then you get a cut of that money that that they got when they sold it. So everyone benefited for it. That makes sense to me.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was...
Wait, I'm very curious. There's a blurry spot on the screen here. That's on his side, right? That's not on my side? I don't think that's on my side. Okay, that's not on my side. That's on theirs. Okay.
Nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves filled. They had to bring in...
Let's see. Sorry, I have to get that.
Percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection.
Oh my gosh.
All the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and filled the whole party room with shelves.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, wow, this clarifies a lot of details that I wasn't sure about. So they're saying the whole store was full of nothing but this man's collection. So that clarifies a few details because I was under the assumption that there were multiple collections, etc. in this thing, and then they just weren't aware of the dad's collection. But no, the entire store is now nothing but his collection. Wow.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
Okay.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5 months.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation that she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in
Copyzilla found the Legos apparently. Oh, interesting. I was watching a bit of that. We can do that in a bit, I guess. I'm not sure I'll be able to cover it all today. These videos appear to be very long, but I'll do what I can, I guess.
purchasing a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that.
Wait. There's about 4 streams. Yeah. So it won't be all done in one go. I need to go over this a bit. So she wanted to sell the store, and they're terminating her contract. Let me see.
A franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by.
Okay,
and
he's going to stop
take
by.
a look at it.
Take a
It
look
wasn't
at
until Brandon got there.
Brandon got there.
That he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called.
Oh my gosh.
I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not.
So they didn't want to leave without the inventory. Let's see. So I guess that makes sense, especially if you're thrown out that quickly. Oh, wow.
going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night,
So she
proving
has
that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there in the security cam footage. It's him at the store kicking her out. In that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
Okay.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on
He's taking on the business.
he takes on all that consignment liability.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it.
Okay, so they're just trying to just straight up steal it from them at this point. It sounds like, this is ours now because we decided, and also we're not going to pay you for it either.
Brian called the store
definitely
to
sounds
see
like
what
it
was
needs to
going
be criminal.
on.
Called the store and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taken over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah. I am the owner of about half your store's inventory.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, well, I don't know anything about that. I said, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence, like that is our collection. So I went to—
Yeah, and again, you have to remember, he says he knows nothing about this, but at the same time, she told him about it. And also, as it was stated earlier, like the entire store, or what it sounds like at least at this point, roughly half the store, the merchandise in there belongs to this man.
Down at the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back.
Yeah.
We can go that route or we can go to court.
It would be so easy
and the guy
to
just
settle
looks
this.
at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen.
Oh my
if
gosh.
we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man. So if that's the route you want to go, and I go, that's really the route you want to go, rather than just letting me—
No, that is horrible. Like, he's just saying, you know what, we're corrupt, we're evil, and we're horrible, and you should just accept that fact, just roll over and do what we say. So he's kind of just, it sounds like, if this guy is to be believed, which, I mean, it doesn't sound like he's lying, this guy just says, we want to steal your stuff, and you need to accept it. That's horrible.
Walking there and he goes, nope. What am I to do at that point?
Bricks and Minifigs knows that this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court, and almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos.
Okay, so it definitely sounds like his collection, seeing as his collection was, from what it sounds like, entirely Star Wars, and now they have all these all this Lego merchandise on their channel. I'm gonna close my door real quick because my cat just came in. Be right back. I love you. My guy's stuck, but I'll fix that while playing.
It seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face.
That's what it seems like.
They stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing this?
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do. Luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up.
So it's collecting weekly, and it already looks like it has a very Star Wars-esque thing. So I wonder if they have any love for the Star Wars series or Lego series. Help a fellow connector.
Catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
We can figure out how to get this guy his money and the stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case.
What?
So I called one of them to find out why.
That's weird.
So
Why?
they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company.
Oh, wow.
Who probably has way more resources than we can, you know, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that.
So again, it sounds like a completely innocent company, not doing anything wrong. They just have a love and a passion for threatening people with lawsuits. What a nice, sincere company.
They can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now.
Wow, that's horrible.
Because it didn't seem like I have any path to go, you know?
Like, what do you do in that situation?
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever it takes. Even if I have to take down the entire police force, I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego Star Wars collection back. And now 16 hours later, we're finally pulling up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm gonna use to film this. And honestly, I kind of just want to hear Bricks.
The guy even has like spy camera glasses. That's pretty cool. Nice.
Minifig side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
It's pretty good. So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
See, I would have at least looked around the store before approaching this person directly. Like, already she's antagonistic, very obviously, but you should, I think he should have taken a good walk around the store, looked around a bit first before deciding to talk to this lady. I think that's what should have been done.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch
not.
the cameras? I'm being harassed by you. Watch the cameras. I am being harassed. You need to leave.
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me.
She seemed like an innocent, lovely lady.
But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if these sets are still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that.
It sounds like you do have
Go ahead and
something.
leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her
Oh,
to
you're not handing me anything. She probably suspects that she's being served.
look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
He's been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
How's it going?
So we went
And this
there
was
before.
corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner.
Yeah,
Like, they're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
Wait,
So I showed.
What wasn't that corporate? I'm a little confused. I thought that was corporate.
It was corporate. Corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
This is corporate.
How's it going?
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner.
Oh, they said store.
They're all locally owned and operated. We can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to.
So yeah, this is go to the store owner. This is go to corporate, and none of them are taking any kind of responsibility. It sounds like what you get when you call over the phone. It's like, oh, this is this person's responsibility, and then they send you right back to the person you just came
Take
from.
it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
So I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
When corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is what corporate told us.
I'm
not
happy
the
that's what corporate told you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Have you guys heard me ask him several times?
I don't know about you guys,
You heard me
but
ask
to
it
me,
several times.
it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000 theft.
You need to leave. How many times have you been asked to leave?
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. I've asked
But
you how many
why?
times to leave. I've been asking to leave.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifig store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only
Yeah, because he said it was his inventory, but at the same time, probably because they don't belong to you. That's probably the reason why.
thing is, the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he
That
made
says
with the
they're not.
store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property.
Yeah.
It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back from my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come pick him up. Because you guys still have him, right?
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, it's his. He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
He does own
Well, yeah, we
the
have a
Legos,
contract. He does.
except for the contract that says he owns the Legos.
He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh, the police are showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show him the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we
you would
have,
think.
I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
Well, but they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that. Right here, the factor is that they don't want you their private owned store, and they don't want you on the
Okay. But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespass from here. So
Okay.
Trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how do
Now, and I do want to pause it here, because I do think there is corruption on the police officer's side, but I will say I don't know how this kind of thing should work out legally. Someone who does, I think, cover it, Nate the lawyer and Viva Frey have videos on it. I would like to know the legal side of this, the legalese, because I am not well versed. So it could be that this approach is, I mean, while it would be completely acceptable if they were playing by the rules and being genuine people about it, it could be just like a loophole where they could actually just trespass them and then they would have to go through the courts that way. But so I don't know about whether or not this interaction is proper or improper from the police perspective. I would say definitely improper from the store owner's perspective and from that angle, but I don't know if the police at this point are doing anything wrong at this point.
I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay.
So.
Okay. Again, Rob, you come back, we're in the car, and we're gonna arrest you.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store. And if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we are going to be arrested.
Is there, I guess.
Okay, so if there's former stuff happening, and again, I don't know what's happening there with the police officers on Brian's behalf, but that could be indications of them handling things inappropriately there.
The reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So, we just gotta leave. Okay,
I just have to leave?
So,
and he's clearly not even addressing that portion of the questions he's asking of, okay, well, how would I handle this legally, essentially? And he's kind of just brushing that off to the side.
Okay. I'm not allowed to be in the parking lot?
No. So this is all private property.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I
film a video at Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there.
So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire
So that's the CEO. I have to remember that face.
company, Ammon McNeff, he
Ammon
personally
McNeff.
came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
What about this?
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's like?
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
But you already
I
kind
mean,
of
it
said...
did happen, yeah. It does happen.
No, we didn't.
Kind of said that you did have the inventory, that it was your inventory. You were making a claim that it was your inventory, not his. So he did seem to be... Unless, wait, no, wait, that was the store owner, my bad. But the store owner then said that, not this guy, someone else did, yes.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, look, we both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So, I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets.
Oh, shoot. He turned to his son, Brian. Yeah, I think he had to blur this stuff because of the lawsuits that he's going through right now. Brian knows more about his father's collection book and baseball card. Okay, yeah.
And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. All of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie,
Well, I mean, I imagine with something of this size that's been going on for so long, he'd have to be involved. They're trying to throw Ben in prison for life right now. For life, huh? I heard 20 years. When I looked into it just like 10 or 20 minutes ago, I heard 20 years, which is still a very, very long time. I haven't, again, I'm not all the way up to date, so I can't verify or deny that, but yeah, it's definitely crazy that they're going after Ben for all of this, it sounds like.
wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the easy way. The hard way, I don't think you guys are really going to like it.
No. Okay.
But we're getting it back either way, so it's like you can either...
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
So...
It's not necessarily threatening. I mean, it can maybe able to be interpreted by that like that, but I mean, it's just like, hey, we're going to take you to court, essentially. It's not necessarily a threat, just like how she was threatening to call the cops on them. Again, it depends on the nature of the threat. Saying we're going to do something to you legally is not necessarily the same as a threat.
Catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Hey, Kat, I love you very much.
And with that, Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no!
Heck no!
Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way.
Hard way!
But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
So, we all regrouped together to rewatch the footage I've gotten so far. And there was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I have not heard anything from the owners.
Oh.
So you need to leave.
Can I talk to the owners then, or?
You go ahead and call the owners.
Do you have their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why won't you give it to me?
Not giving the number of the owners.
Because isn't that the logical next step if we're supposed to work with the owners?
Well, you have all the information right there, right?
I have the Lego sets you guys have, but I don't have the owner's number now. So yeah, if you give me if that's what you want me to do, then you could give me the number and I can.
No, I want you to leave.
Call them.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call them.
I'm not giving you anything except for calling the police.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
See, but didn't she have the owner on the phone for him, and then he talked to the owner? I mean, he could have at least easily looked at the owner's number while he was on the phone, but at the same time, you don't always think of everything in the moment.
But you have his number? Or?
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
Dang.
That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info. So I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble. So if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way.
Internet, go!
She hands me the phone. We might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego.
Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spy glasses.
No, it's so blurry.
So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. Nope. So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay.
Yeah, so again, all the signs of a completely innocent person. You know, you just hide everything, scrub everything, just like all the completely innocent people do. I don't understand. Everything these people are doing seems so innocent here, except for all the things that don't seem innocent at all.
Fully anonymous. After watching the footage over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing because she's brainwashed. But luckily for me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of cults, and I've personally experienced some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire world.
Oh, so he goes through and studies cults. Oh, that's very interesting. I know nothing about this guy until just recently with this Lego stuff.
Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate offices could. And yes, that's the plan. Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side. Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult. I mean, a true cult would never actually call themselves a cult. They always disguise themselves as something else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a regular old Lego club.
There you go.
That's what we're calling it.
Not a cult,
my friend
it's a
Victor
club.
is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to listen to him.
My name's Victor. We're going to Bricks and Minifigs. Let's go. All right, guys, we are.
I'm curious if this actually works. I don't know. Like, first of all, have they already seen this guy? Second of all, won't they suspect something at this point? I'm curious as to how this whole thing goes down.
Heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing, but we had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
Dude, that's crazy. Hey, let's go. Yo, we got a fan over here. 1, 2, 3. Toys for everyone. Yeah. Real quick pick.
They set up their own. They set up their own like little handshake and everything.
Hey, I'll send you that clip later, all right?
You can? Yeah.
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Brainwash.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
I mean, sure, I'm down for that. I don't want to.
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. How we have
It's starting to work. What's happening? They're starting to believe. There's a Neo from the Matrix.
3,
So what's
2,
the challenge?
1. Yellow, go, 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 go.
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all this.
They have a made up.
All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five, sweet. So now I'm gonna call my producer. It's going right now.
How's it going?
We have the winner right over here.
We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an
Lego
award
club.
ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony
Oh
for
my
you.
gosh.
So, yeah.
And just like that, she's in. So
Oh my gosh, did she actually believe that? Did she actually believe that? I mean, or maybe it could just be low-level employee wants $100, which is also completely believable.
we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up.
Wait, really? Did they do the woods? Did they actually do this? Seems a little over the top.
And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
Wait, you're gonna just travel into the woods with people you've never met so you can get... I'd be like, okay, you know what, $100 is cool, but maybe I'm not traveling into the woods alone with some strangers.
The Lego Queen!
Yes, she's the Lego Queen!
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person in the entire world.
Official best employee of Bricks and Minifigs.
Winner.
Oh my god.
California!
I don't know, maybe just because I was manipulated, like emotionally manipulated so much when I was a child, anytime someone tries to make me feel special or anything like that, I immediately become cynical and I'm like, okay, what's the catch? What do they want? That always makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know, maybe this only works with the normies.
Lego Queen! Lego Queen!
There's like two people, right?
Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen! Lego Queen!
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power. If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So,
oh my gosh, no, I would definitely, that would set off like 100 red flags immediately. It's like, why am I being put in any kind of authoritative position or given any kind of power if I am just starting? Okay, this is the super sketchy.
You gotta give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes. Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the most powerful.
Queen says, jump. I feel like I can do anything I want. Step on the Lego grifflet.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Beautiful dog file.
You primed it.
Oh my god. You just,
Lastly,
I don't know if she's, well. Is that girl well?
all cults
Oh my
do
gosh.
group rituals to make you feel like one with the group. So now we have to become one with this Bricks and Minifigs employee.
They have Lego candles.
Brick by brick! Brick by brick! Brick by brick! Brick by...
Guys, would this work on you? Would you become a Lego cult member this is easily? Would you just travel out into the woods with a bunch of people, one of whom is wearing a Lego head on top of their own head, and then become a Lego cult member? Is this what a normal person would do? Or is this person like not mentally well? No offense to her, you know, sometimes people have that going on with them, but this doesn't seem like something a normal person would do, or at least something they shouldn't do.
Brick! Brick by brick! Brick by brick! Brick by...
And now the employee is fully brainwashed. Okay, maybe not fully brainwashed, but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate Bricks and Minifigs did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that, or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything.
They were going to reimburse him.
And then
1 second, I gotta let my cat out. Cat! Why? Why? I love you. Yeah, I leave my door closed a lot of the times because the dogs bark and my guy's messed up again. I'll play this while I fix my VTuber.
did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah, we don't have any of his
Oh wait, they reimbursed him?
Oh, some of it.
Something about like some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that, or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for
They
everything.
were going to.
And then I think they did, and
Oh,
he's
then
still
she thinks
upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah.
Huh,
Yeah,
okay.
we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie. But good thing now, she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult, and our cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about this situation.
Let's see what happens.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata timestamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
Wait, we do have these ones. Yep. See, and again, that's why he should have looked around before immediately talking to that woman.
No, some of them I think we just also have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait. I thought the cops called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, so.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Oh my
How do we
gosh.
get them arrested?
So like that's not hey, we need to keep them away from the store. That's how do we like do a coup with this? Like how do we intentionally go after them, pursue them, and get them in trouble, even if they choose not to do anything further? So yeah, that definitely seems like illegal behavior to me. Oh my gosh. I'm not entirely sure I would have revealed my identity necessarily to this girl so soon, because it could backfire. Especially when initially they wanted the owner's number. I wouldn't, if they have a plan on how to get that, they should have pursued that first, in my humble opinion. But yeah, this is crazy. This is quite the rabbit hole.
If a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission and get Josh, the owner's number.
Wait, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, she has.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number?
Were she told not to?
Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Oh, he got it.
Well, now that I have the owner's number,
He got the number.
It's time to give him a call.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back.
See, now, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I would always use the roundabout method first, and because if this is something that's been going on for this many years, you know he's not just going to give it back willingly. You know this approach is already going to fail. So you should probably just ask questions that give you information first before just being... Because when you do this, he's going to say no and hang up on you, pretty much, or something to that extent. He's not going to give you a bunch of information willingly. So you ask for the information you want beforehand, or maybe, and again, that would be on them to think of the questions to ask, but I just don't feel like this is the route you go, because to me, it just seems like he's going to say no and hang up, or something along those lines. I'm going to get you arrested, etc., etc.
I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and...
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called, like, the Super Trooper set. I think we got... What else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now...
This was the contract with the store before you bought it, but still seems like you have to honor it and or give it back to him. You can't just take what's in the store.
I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. And it's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
And I guess this is some sort of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
Nope, that's not how the law works.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
So
if that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
You don't just want to give the Legos back? Like...
Sue me! Let's go to court! I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
Or do you feel threatened right now?
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much the owner wanted us to sue him. He wants this because...
Yeah, and again, I am curious about, like, the legalese of all this. Like, and I'm wondering if they ever pursued any, like, legal advice. Because a lot of the time, legal advice is free from lawyers because they do that before they take on a case. So I wonder if they ever pursued that avenue, because it's very, especially with dealing with contracts and this much money. And I'm not saying that the people doing this aren't scumbags, essentially, but it's very important to know the legalese and all that stuff, especially with dealing with contracts and this much money at stake, to make sure you go about this in a legal manner, because this can really come back and bite you big time if you don't cover all your areas, right? So this is something that definitely needs to be researched before just diving into it. So I wonder if they've done any of that.
Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys, and they basically spelled it out, saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing, just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove what they've sold and not. And that's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court.
Yeah, so again, if he's saying we're going to keep these, it definitely sounds like he has them. They know they have them. They posted pictures that they have them, and they're just being horrible, horrible people about it. And essentially, well, they are just pretty much stealing it. It sounds like, again, I don't know the legal ramifications, but to any normal person, they would definitely see this as stealing.
Until it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined. In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this. Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity. So
I don't know if they necessarily need to do the illegal activity part. I just think I think it works much better for them if they don't do the illegal activity and they pursue a legal course of doing this, because again, there's fundraisers and everything for this. So perhaps they could find some way to do that. And again, it's not because I think that's fair that they're having to go through all this, but I want them to win is basically the thing.
I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
I thought you said you didn't do anything illegal.
Right.
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it, because they would have to upfront the cost. And then have to take us to court. Then
I'm down for the illegal stuff. Like
and the group is in. So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs. Let's just hope that they take the bait and sue us.
Are they going to steal the collection or take it back? Huh. I mean,
what I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
True, I agree. Don't do illegal stuff. Yeah, probably good life advice right there. So they're going to steal their name. That's interesting. You'd figure the easier thing would just be taking the Lego set. Again, I don't suggest doing anything illegal, but if they were going to do that, I'd say just take everything from them that they say is theirs. I mean, you see all these teenagers rushing into stores, stealing stuff and rushing out. I mean, you'd think that would be the thing, but maybe that wouldn't take them to court. I don't know. Either way, I still suggest not doing the illegal things.
That's good. Oh man.
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo.
Okay, so I saw this in I think it was Holy Ball's music video. So now that makes sense that we steal from old people.
And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also gonna try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America...
One second. I have to use the bathroom real quick. I'll BRB, so let me actually put this up. And we're back, I think. Let's see. All right, my guy's still working.
There's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
Okay, so they're going to make it look like they're doing an illegal thing. I don't know if that in and of itself is illegal. Huh, interesting.
People are just assuming that the name is Bricks and Minifigs, when that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah. And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's going to be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's going to get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back.
I wonder if they could ask a lawyer about that. Hey, do you know if this is technically legal?
All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westeal. And now that my
This is your business.
Company's legally approved, I made a website.
If you're old, we will definitely steal from you. Also call us at 1-8.
And you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help support us by buying some of our We Steal From Old People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see, we have great reviews. It's not.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's funny.
People merch, or give us a call. But as you can see,
I don't remember agreeing to getting my stuff stolen, but it was honestly a great experience. 5 star, 5 stars. I'm not old enough to get stolen from yet, but hopefully soon my time will come. Getting excited for the future. I'm hopefully getting to the age where I can get stolen from soon. Anyways, looking forward to it. So you have a whole host of people there. Great job. But you got to do like a 4 or 3 star review as well. If all you do is 5 star reviews, it looks sketchy. So you have to have some 4 and 3 star reviews as well. And maybe just one to make it look legitimate.
We have great reviews. And so now to promote this website, I'm going to put my company logo directly over top of the Bricks and Minifigs company logo. So I asked ChatGPT what the dimensions of this billboard is. Sick. I'm making my logo with the exact same dimensions.
Yes, dude! Yo, it looks exactly the same.
This is where we started to realize we are taking this way further than just a bad business practice. I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal.
Luckily for us, though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. Yeah, we can't do anything.
Oh, just sending them back and forth. Oh, store owner. No, CEO. No store owner.
Anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them.
So basically, if you put all the blame on your lower franchises, you're safe. So I registered 5 franchises under my We Steal From Old People company.
I want to be the owner of the first company.
Ooh, I want to be an owner.
If you choose to put a bunch
Okay, so I think this is where the Rico comes in. Is this where Rico comes in?
of banners on their store, I can't get in trouble for anything.
Yeah, every one of my friends is now a legal franchise owner of We Steal From Old People.
See, and I don't think they're used to covering this kind of stuff. Here's the thing. Get legal advice before doing anything like this. This is probably where they're getting in a lot of trouble, I would imagine. Again, don't do illegal things. If you think something is illegal, maybe look into it first.
Each of my franchise owners is allowed to make their own decisions of how they want to run the company.
So why are they doing this?
And what they've decided is that they're getting 2 pumpkins, and they're going to use these pumpkins to support this tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo.
And I basically just sit down here and, yeah, have my franchise owner do everything for me.
And we did it.
I'm not entirely sure that's how that works. Also, that's much small. That's much smaller than what it was supposed to be, right? They wanted to cover it exactly. They did not do that the way they wanted to, I feel like.
And the sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT?
Yeah, they should have known it was bigger than 10 feet. Yeah, oh my gosh. This was the easy part. This was the easy part, getting the dimensions. Yeah, oh boy, oh boy. See, while I appreciate what they're trying to do, I really feel like their approach is just very poor. They're not used to this domain. Oh, see, I really do appreciate what they're trying to do. What the owners are doing is very scummy, but I see where they're potentially getting into trouble.
Miscalculated the size.
By a little bit, by a little bit.
It'll work for now, so we're still going on with the plan.
Oh
2, 1, let's go. We're setting up a Bricks and Minifigs Re-Steal from Old People company booth right outside of their entrance.
If anyone wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifigs store, they have to get through me and my merch.
You know, I have all of the court paper.
I also feel like they could have just taken a few extra hours to redo their little banner and make it like 4 times bigger.
It's already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they take the bait.
What up?
Their banner guy, it's already blown up over.
It's already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they
see up here? Like, their approach could have been so much better. But again, don't do illegal things.
take the bait.
What up? You want to buy some merch?
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, we also got some We Steal From People barf bags, because honestly what they're doing in this store is so gross, it's probably going to make all the customers throw up.
Do you have an Exile?
Large.
Well, we stopped a customer from going into Bricks and Minifigs, and he left with our merch.
It was going pretty good, and I was stopping a lot of customers from entering the actual Bricks and Minifigs store.
Wake up? Okay. Yeah, I might just be out here all day. This is going very well.
It was almost going too well.
It's basically the end of the day now. They haven't really seen me because these windows are tinted, I guess.
Oh, yeah, so is this the part where they close the building?
In order to get the store's attention, my friend Jay is going to walk into the store just pretending to be a normal customer and ask what's going on.
Is this the main store or is it the one that's out front?
It's the girl again over there to the right.
Like, is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like the counters. There's 2. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy who's selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what? What?
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What?
You can't be out here doing this.
If you want to buy one, I'll give you 50% off if you want.
No, you cannot be out here doing this.
Why not?
Were you the guy that was just trespassed out of here?
It's the guy that was out there. It was the guy that we just trespassed.
What? Was it?
Yes.
I'm calling the cops right now.
I feel like also they should have got the guy who wasn't trespassed. That seems, again, don't do illegal things, but their approach could have been so much better.
Uh-oh, the police are here.
This is a problem. The police told me yesterday that if I ever come back to this store...
So wait, this was just yesterday? They did all this work in one day? That's a lot of work that they put into this in one day. How did they get shirts out in one day?
In my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, they still haven't sued me. I can't just give up on the plan before being sued.
Yeah, because you went back to the place and they could have easily arrested you, and they very well might. I mean, this is a poorly concocted plan. Come on, guys, do better.
So, I did a switcheroo with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes, and his legal name is also Ben. And once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away.
Oh, it was so cold.
So he's
I couldn't get that far.
So he's just running from the police at this point. Sometimes you wish the good guys were... Like, I'm sorry, but you wish the good guys were a little bit smarter sometimes.
Far away. The water was freezing, but I think I got far away enough, at least. But anyways, back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal. But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy bricks and minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person, and then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them.
Police wanted to speak to corporate.
Oh, hello, this is corporate. We steal from old people. How's it going?
You do what?
Well, the corporation is called We Steal from Old People. And our tagline is bricks and minifigs. We're a legitimate business, so yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
This is corporate.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate, we steal from old people.
No, I know who you are. I mean, who are you as a person?
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it.
Who am I talking here?
This is the owner of We Steal from Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get in go round and around now?
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't help them with. The only way this will ever end...
Wait, so did that actually work? Did that actually work? Oh my gosh.
As if they...
This story is silly. What is even going on here? Did the police just walk away from all this?
Sue us. So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would...
I feel like at some point he should rely on his friends more. Do they not have the experience required to do this? Because if he was already trespassed from these areas, he's definitely running a much larger risk than his friends would of getting trespassed here. Like, again, I want them to win, but you got to do things right and you got to do things smart and hopefully don't do illegal things.
Sue me.
Going about things the way that you continue to do this is not the right way.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand that?
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand
Yeah.
that like the harassment style that you have conducted and bragging to people that you've vandalized the store and done other things along those lines, that's not the right way of doing it.
Well, I never vandalized the store, but...
people have told us that you have.
I mean, whatever, like, my, franchises do, underneath me, I guess that's, I can't really control them, I'm just corporate, I guess.
Are you a registered franchise?
Yeah.
You guys have FDDs and everything else?
Yeah.
What you registered in?
Oregon.
You're a registered franchisor, so...
Yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise, too.
So he's surprised about this. Like, I don't expect them to be franchise owners. Wonder what happens from here. This is silly and convoluted.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing because we can always just keep passing the blame onto our lower franchises. We're just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
But then at least at that point, just make sure, I guess, you don't bring the quote-unquote franchise owners. I mean, I guess they're franchise owners who vandalize the store there, I guess. But again, don't do illegal things. Super emphasis on don't do illegal things. He's just like, oh, okay,
But
he's so confused.
Legal organization. We have
He's
legal
so
franchises
confused right
and everything.
now.
It's 100% by the books.
He has no idea what to do.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know.
Okay. I get what you're doing. I appreciate that you think you're being very clever and that you think that you can do all sorts of fun stuff this way, but
Well, we do have business. We have, like, you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard because right now, Bricks and Minifigs has somehow convinced the police that they aren't.
It doesn't sound like they have a proper revenue to do this outside of court. They definitely would need to push harder to do it inside of court. And again, I feel like after gaining all this attention, they would have been easily able to actually put up a kind of fundraiser for this. Come on, guys.
Criminals, they just participated in a bad business deal. I mean, Josh has literally already exposed their entire plan to me of how they're planning on getting away with this.
I feel bad for him. That agreement is not criminal. That agreement is now civil. So it's a civil matter, it's not criminal. And I have extensive legal knowledge.
Yeah, basically a civil crime is just the legal way of saying a business deal gone bad, which, if this truly was just a business deal gone wrong, you would have to settle this through the court. The police aren't able to do anything. We have the police to solve criminal crimes, such as stealing from a lottery. That's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate. So, here's the plan.
What if we do a lottery?
Yes. First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery, someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
Now it's not a business deal gone bad. They're actually interfering with a state-regulated lottery scheme.
Aw, interesting. Now I'm curious how this plays out. I feel like there could have been a lot of better ways to deal with this, but let's follow their train of thinking. Let's see where it goes.
Which is now a criminal offense that the police would have to investigate.
That's a good idea.
Is it?
That's interesting.
It turns out this is completely legal for us to do.
You still own the Legos, correct?
Technically, we own all of those. Yeah.
So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
To make sure everything was legally legit, I registered for a gambling license, which, yeah, it actually takes a long time to get one of these,
10 to
which
14 months.
sucks.
Woo. Yeah,
But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a nonprofit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me, I'm already the leader of a religion called
my God.
Scientology Sucks, officially approved in California, which is another problem.
Not
I
Oregon.
guess technically I need it registered in Oregon for this to work.
Yep.
So I registered for an Oregon PO box, which costs $35. I used it for this new Oregon Scientology nonprofit. I made Marcos Corporation, new company.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but all you need to know is that I put a lot of work into making sure that this is a legal, legit raffle.
That means that if Bricks and Minifigs decide to steal from this raffle, they have now committed a criminal crime, which the police are required to investigate.
Well, let's see if that's true and if it happens.
I want everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego raffle. This
Yeah, the Lego head back
is worth $1,000.
Pretty much instantly, we were a hit.
Oh,
And
wow.
Everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh my
But
God.
we have to charge them money, and if we don't, then it'll actually disqualify our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
Okay, so it says something of value. So let's see. So for being on camera,
There you go. So now when they buy a $1 ticket, the transaction cancels out, and each person lost.
I wonder if this counts. I'm very curious. Like, I'm always wondering about the legal side of things as well. I watch a lot of Nate the Lawyer and Viva Fry. I used to watch Legal Eagle back when he was good, but yeah, I'm maybe I need to look at Nate the Lawyer's videos about this.
$0.
You get $1 for being on camera, and then the raffle is $1 though, so would you like to pay $1 for the raffle? Okay, awesome. So here's your ticket. So what's your business?
What's our business? We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks.
Yep.
Finally, it was time to pick our winner.
We are about to see who the winner is right now. We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 3, 9, 7, 7.
Is that mine?
Who won?
I still feel bad for this person because they're thinking they're going to win something, but it's going to be in the Bricks and Minifigs store, unless I'm mistaken. So this is still going to upset people. Guys. I want things to be smarter.
Yeah, you're the winner.
Well, this family legally won this prize, so now if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't give it to them, they're committing a criminal crime, which could land them in jail.
The Lego set is at a place called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street, and we can pick it up.
Don't bring the guy who's
We
there
drove to the store as
trespass.
fast as we could. We met up with the family and
break
went
someone
inside
else.
to help them claim their prize.
I'm here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set.
Well, actually,
These people.
my sister. He won.
From who?
I'm conducting this raffle, and you guys have the prize here.
I don't know anything about that.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it
Oh my
very
gosh.
clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set they legally won, her company is gonna steal it.
Oh
You're
my
stealing
gosh.
$1,000 from a little girl.
Yep.
Oh, she said yes right there. Man, the legalese has to be ridiculous on this. I would be interested in seeing all the court documentation and everything here. Maybe not all of it, but the
Stealing
summary.
money from a kid, do you find that evil at all, or that's how you want the business to look?
Amanda now has to cover up this crime her store committed, so she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Wait, she's not gonna give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now they have officially committed a criminal crime.
Again, make sure you don't have the people who are trespassed from the store there. That would definitely help your case somewhat, presumably.
It's time to get the police involved.
This company just stole the prize from our lottery. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And now the police are here. But for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police
so he
were
doesn't-
very confused on who the actual criminal.
He doesn't even know if they've committed a crime or not. They're just, you don't know, but we're going to put you up against
in this situation were. So we explained everything to him.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here.
Okay.
And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states this is a criminal crime the police are required to investigate.
No, we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense which the police have to investigate.
Now that
He
the
said
police
that's
have
true.
seen the law, they actually agree that a crime has been committed. They're now finally going to do a police investigation on this
will
Lego
they?
theft.
What will
The
they do?
investigator started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle
thievery.
Well, he started taking notes until another police officer came and whispered in his ear. I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was,
Well, I mean, it's obviously some of the history that's gone down here and that he's trespassed from this area is what I'm going to guess.
made them all completely change their attitudes.
And you're trespassing the property for life, okay?
Yeah.
You come back, you're gonna go in handcuffs and go to jail.
But they trespass you? But we're just trying to claim our prize.
You guys have no right or have no connection to the store. You're not.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of Lego. They have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue between.
No, it's criminal. I got the.
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but I wasn't gonna let him. But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime, I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to give some outs, okay? We're trying to work with you guys, give you some outs. We can start looking at that you guys falsified a raffle. Whatever that raffle looked like.
Well, here's the thing is, it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork right here.
You don't have authority to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the point that we're not going to have these conversations. We're just going to put you in handcuffs, take you to jail. Are we all on the same page?
Oh my gosh.
No. Okay. Well,
yeah, I'm not going to let the...
Yeah. And again, I really feel like Reckless Ben or the people who were originally trespassed, like at least it might have given them a bit more of a legal standpoint. I still think they possibly do with the raffle and everything. Oh my gosh, there's so many lefts and rights that are going on here. What on earth?
Police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally...
Are we done for the night?
No, it's actually required by you guys to investigate this. And it's not civil, it's criminal.
Just so we're talking in circles, right? Yep. No. Do you understand at least what he told you on the...
I don't think we're talking in circles. That's the first time we've had falsifying a raffle.
Good. Just answer my question, please. Do you understand what Officer Bev has explained to you? Kind of what's going to happen, what's going to be the next steps?
I think...
Nope. Yes or no?
No, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you understand?
Yeah, I was pretty confused on what they were going to arrest me for. I mean, the Fourth Amendment in our Constitution specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't
have probable cause. Yeah, but again, the trespassing is probably his weakest area. So if he wasn't the one that kept going back there, and it was someone who wasn't trespassing, then I think this would have so much stronger, like, a legal standing potentially. So Ben needed to be a lot more hands-off. Again, I want them to win. I want them to do things correctly because this business definitely appears to be doing some illegal scumbag stuff. So they need to do things smartly when handling this stuff.
A reason.
Oh my
I keep asking him for a reason, but they can't tell me anything that I'm doing that's illegal.
Well, I don't think we broke the law.
What's your opinion? That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white.
Because right now, you guys said the law we broke is the falsifying the raffle.
No, let's do this. Let's just call it, and we'll just go from here, all right, guys? Just please. So
you guys are going to investigate?
We are trying to keep you guys out of handcuffs. We don't want to go that route. We actually, you seem like nice guys. We don't want that for you guys. But at a certain point, we can't keep doing this. All right, so we're good, guys. All right,
I don't think we're good.
Yeah, take care.
We're not good at all.
It's been made pretty clear. You go on the property, you're going to get arrested.
Yeah, see, because again, they keep bringing up the property.
When I came up with this plan, I was under the assumption that the police are supposed to follow the law, but I was wrong. In Kaiser, Oregon, the police don't follow the law, and because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so...
Wait, so were they not arrested? Interesting. I mean, it is interesting if the police just left. Very interesting. It almost seemed like they don't actually believe in the trespass thing if they didn't arrest them.
Just pay this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Oh my gosh.
Do we call the police officer? Like, what do you do when there's just corrupt police?
Should you go to the police department?
Should we go to the police department?
So we went to the police department to tell them that some of their police are corrupt. And then we realized we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course they're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, again, that probably would have been the better way than going onto the property, because then they can't even argue that you're doing anything illegal by going to the police department, and then you would have had a much stronger case. This should have been done earlier.
Yeah, they just sent us home.
I'm surprised they weren't arrested for trespassing.
But this is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the stores. You park
Oh, Josh called in now. Oh, wow.
You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be. Eventually, I am going to end up solving all of the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison.
Oh, wow.
And a $250,000 fine.
That's a lot.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Let's not argue that. I don't want to. It's just better to just say, hey, you're not a thief. You know what I mean?
I'm sure he doesn't want to.
Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't think, anyways, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that?
Why does he care about that? Why would somebody care whether or not he stole something? So again, he keeps basically just admitting that he took the stuff and that he stole it, but he doesn't care about definitions and technicalities. Man, this guy is such a scumbag. He's a horrible person, and I really wish that Ben would go about this a better way. I feel like there are better ways to go about this, especially with the trespassing and everything. I want them to win. You know, it's kind of like when you're watching a movie, Vesbian, D&D time. Okay, enjoy Vesbian. Vesbian, I hope your D&D campaign goes very well.
Who cares whether it was theft or not?
Who cares if it's theft or not? The people who were being stolen from care if it was theft or not. I'd imagine they care.
For some reason, Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign.
Spoiler, it wasn't one more push.
That's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And now I'm going to redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed Turn at the Light to Turn and Go Home. And by
now then, will these ones actually fit, or will he get them way too small again?
Sell Trade, I changed it to Steel Sell Trade. And I'm printing all of them out to scale.
Okay,
nope,
these ones
I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time, I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure.
Yep. Easier.
The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Because he knows he can't afford it.
You want to do double or nothing?
Double or nothing.
What are you talking about? Are you
double
stupid?
if
you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you double.
Bro, are you dumb? You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing. Let's do it.
You're so dumb, bro.
I think you're scared.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do double or nothing.
Oh my god.
If you lose, you pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out. You're scared. I'm calling you out.
Bro, quit being stupid.
You're too scared. You're scared.
Okay, do you want me to
put your money where your mouth is.
Are you just gonna be a pussy, or are you gonna?
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, we identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy.
It's still sitting there. So he says it's still sitting there. So yeah, at first he wasn't concerned about whether or not it was theft, or who cares. So multiple times he's admitted that it's there. He says it's still sitting there.
Give you your stuff back.
Give you your stuff back. Okay.
I just don't want any more damage to the store.
Okay, so then it better happen.
I guess Josh has finally realized that whatever he's going through
let's
now
see what
literally
happens.
never ends for him unless he gives the Legos back.
I'm happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wackadoo crap trying to...
It's only bringing him harm because they want the stuff back that he owes them. Because at first he was like, oh, this is going to cost you so much more than it is me. But now he realizes that it's costing him a lot more than it's costing them. And it's not worth his time or money to keep on doing this, which is what he should have done in the first place.
Well, it looks like we won. And Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
This definitely changes the trajectory of a lot of the things.
But, and again, send someone who's not trespassed from the store.
We had
maybe the wife as well. Maybe you can do that.
Yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah.
Some bad ideas too.
What do we do for the next
some good,
couple
some
hours
bad.
if it's raining? Bowling.
Could go bowling.
Let's go bowling.
We waited a few hours for Brian to get off work, and now he's off work.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
So what can we do now?
Yeah, they also gave them a few hours to mess with the inventory. Oh my gosh, something's going to happen here. Is this the part where they close the store instead of giving it back?
To work with you guys to get the sets back.
Okay, this is what I need done. I need a written apology from Brian. I need all the negative comments taken off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
So you're holding my sets hostage.
Oh, you thought we were getting the Legos
my
back
gosh.
already? We're not even halfway through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post.
What was that? Help a fellow collector. See, but at the same time, if he apologizes, then it sounds like he's the one doing something wrong, and if they try and sue him, it sounds like they have a better legal standing. It's almost what it seems like. So, yeah, the apology could be a bad idea, but at least legally, the positive reviews I don't think are necessarily weakening his case legally, because you have to think of all this stuff in the legal context as well, if you want them to win.
Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post being up, because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and Minifigs out for stealing his Lego Star Wars collection.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
I agree, but it sucked. But here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back. And they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living.
And now they want an apology for them lying
I've
and
gone
stealing.
through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication taking types of burden.
I'm not downplaying what happened to you. It's just,
No, I am not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from.
He's holding on
I've
to
gotten
his
to
integrity
personally
as well.
see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go because I got a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
Just kneel down, kiss the ring, and then we'll make your life easier. So he, it's one of those things of live on your knees or die on your feet type of ordeals. Do you stand your ground and keep on pushing forward with integrity and dignity, or do you just bow down, kiss the ring, and then you get some of what you want at the cost of your dignity?
Get it? You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter, and I get it.
But then Brian told us a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter.
Legal
Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah, This is Josh trying to trick us into giving him a get-out-of-jail-free card. What I mean by this is...
Yeah, see, again, if he apologizes, then that means, oh, I was wrong for doing all of this. So the positive reviews, I don't think that's necessarily going to hurt them, but the apology would definitely hurt.
If Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person. Brian told us that if we give them this get-out-of-jail-free card, then they have...
I'm glad at least Brian saw this coming, because these guys seemed clueless on this. This is why they need to watch Nate the Lawyer and legal, Aviva Fry, so they can think about these things in a legal manner.
Have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back.
Yep.
I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then
of course it is. Of course
that's insane.
There's no question.
But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was.
These kids, they are kids. They are young. They don't know about the whole legal aspect of this. There's a lot going on that they really don't understand. So again, great intentions, truly. But the way that they're going about this is bound to get them in a lot of legal trouble, it seems like. So there's stuff to learn here as well. Hi, Kat. I love you.
So I decided to tell Josh that Brian is going to send him an apology video.
Are they also going to get their cult member to find out anything?
He makes the apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think, or?
Yeah.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos.
Wait. I have no idea where this goes in court. Oh man, imagine being like a juror on this and you're just like, I don't know. This would be such a long legal case. Oh my gosh.
I was wrong, and you were right.
This is the ultimate test. Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We got to win Amanda over, right?
Let's see. So, another big part of this, I would imagine, is did Brian sign off for them to do this deep fake, or did they do it on their own accord? Because if Brian signed off on this as well, then this could still lean into the trap and give them more, this could give them more leeway legally to say that Brian's wrong, which again, I don't want. These kids, they are kids.
Apologize to Amanda.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I guess Brian's still worried that you guys are just going to keep postponing it until,
Oh my gosh.
You're going to get him. You're going to get him. I'm not going to screw you.
Oh my gosh.
You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God. Go apologize to her. Say, sorry, man. Sorry. We did a fake raffle.
So before we can get the Legos...
Oh, see? Again, sorry for the fake raffle. Guys, be careful.
Back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do. I have to apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake, even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real.
See, so maybe if this is affecting them, maybe they'll be able to see it easier that this truly is just a trap. I wish they were a bit smarter, like legally speaking.
I don't know. It almost feels like another trap.
Right.
The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left,
Yeah, see, she even said it. How can we get them arrested? And this very well seems like a way they could get them arrested if they do this.
I called my boss and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Right?
How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so...
Because before they couldn't get them on the raffle because it was not fake, it was legal, apparently. But now if they apologize for it, there could be potential grounds to say it was fake.
Amanda can call the police on me and have me...
But also, if they recorded this conversation as well, which they did, they could say, oh, well, he just told us to say this, so we did. We didn't actually think this. So that could potentially lend credence toward their own arguments. So it's hard to tell for sure.
Arrested. But I had to find out for sure.
You give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Can he give permission, or does it have to be Amanda who gives permission?
Hi Amanda, how's it going?
Did she get a call?
We came to make peace, and we talked to Josh.
Are they going to apologize? Like, what's going to go on here?
He told us to come back and make peace with you. It's okay?
It turns out I was right. This was a trap. Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally standing right in front of the store. Right here in the store in front of me.
We only have a very small amount of time before the police arrest us.
See, but at the same time, this could be lack of communication, of them not communicating. because he wouldn't have needed them to go to the store to get trespassed there. So this almost seemed like a deviation from his plan, and this just seemed like her acting on her own. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a trap in play, but this just seemed like her acting on her own, and the kids don't understand what trespassing is.
So we decided to use this time to see if we could finally convince Amanda to make peace with us.
Well, I guess before they get here, we just wanted to talk to you, like civilly, if you would like to have a peace treaty with us.
Not in a harassing way, not in a very peaceful way.
Would that be okay with you?
But making peace with us did not seem like a priority for Amanda. Her priority was to get us arrested.
It's just a regular peace treaty, a one-page document.
Regular peace treaty. Peace treaty.
If you need to go over it.
Sadly, they're not the best at
take your
this.
time.
They have, like, the papers they're trying to get me to sign, it literally just says peace treaty. I don't know who this other guy is. He's currently a guy.
Oh, he's the treaty guy.
Or
The treaty guy.
He has some kind of like treaty on a scroll.
Well, do we stick around for the cops, or do we?
And so we waited for the police to show up. And they never showed up.
Huh, that's at least a little weird.
But I guess it makes sense. I mean, the last time the police showed up, I was fully prepared with the Oregon law book. The Oregon law scared the police so much that they had to run away. I think they're scared.
Yeah, so apparently he did not get arrested at all. I thought maybe he would have spent the night in jail or something, but no. Huh, interesting.
Scared to come back.
Dude, where the heck are these cops? Hi, Josh.
Ben, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts.
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
You apologize, and it's up to them to accept. So
it's up to them.
Let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles.
Oh, good. So this is all over. It all ends here. Nothing more happens, for sure, right? Right.
It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow they're finally going to give this family their Legos back.
Of course.
And now it's tomorrow.
Spaghetti!
But the store has Brian's phone number blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was just wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think.
Okay.
I just want to make sure everything's properly.
Oh my gosh. That doesn't seem sketched at all. That is a completely normal and very rational response. He's not stumbling or looking for words at all. He definitely intends to give the Legos back today. You can tell because he's calm and cool, and I forget the last word. But he's definitely calm and cool about this.
I'm on the phone with was trying his hard.
Collected. Calm, cool, and collected. There we go. Sometimes my brain doesn't like to remember words.
As he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store.
Oh.
Google says his name is Brandon Best, and apparently he's co-owners.
Oh, Best. I've heard about Best. He is not the best. Okay, so now that's who he is, Brandon.
Franchise along with Joshua Johnson. But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday.
Monday. The day that they get the Legos back for sure. No plot twist at all.
You guys are still down to give the Legos back today?
Tomorrow. So, see, and they should have definitely had someone who isn't there for trespassing go there and continue to check on the store and the Legos. Why would you give them all this time? Why? I wish that these kids were smarter. Again, no offense, they have the best of intentions, I believe they're the good guys in this, but legally speaking, they need some sound legal advice.
I would imagine it'll get done sometime this week. I don't know for sure.
1 week later.
I don't have a quick update.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, why would he show this? I didn't want to see that.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for your patience. Sorry, it's kind of crazy and.
Please leave your message for.
He said, I probably won't be able to talk tonight. What the heck? Why do they keep postponing this?
And wait, it could also be that they were so tired from everything else, they just didn't bother to do anything, but they should have definitely kept going there and looking at it with someone who's not there for trespassing, you know, legally.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
What the heck? Yesterday he said he would call me today.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
And he never learned to trust again. Or rather, he learned to never trust again.
Is not available. Leave your message for.
It's been over a month now.
Oh my gosh.
And
yeah, 3 weeks to talk
no
to
answer.
me.
And finally, after a really long amount of time, they finally answered my call.
Oh, did they?
I'm not going to distribute those things at this point. We've kept them on hold for this long, so.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer going to give Brian his Legos back like they promised. And at this moment, I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
And I'm not signing nothing from anybody.
I think your main problem was you waited a month and did jack squat.
Now it all makes sense. Unless we can somehow find a way.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it at all. Why? Why do you think that there's some checklist that you have to go through to get these boxes? Why? He's super naive, guys. I hate to say it. Again, want him to win. Best of intentions. Super naive. Oh my gosh.
To make peace with Amanda, we are never getting these Legos back. So I printed out a more official looking peace treaty and traveled from Los
You can't do that. No, why?
Angeles all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs.
Okay, so that could also be why, because he's been back in his home in Los Angeles, so he was there for so long, and then he went back and he doesn't want to make that trip in. Okay, now it makes at least a bit more sense, but he definitely needs to be checking in on this.
He's in Oregon.
Oh, I made it to Oregon. Hopefully I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
Closed.
Hello. What?
You're not allowed here.
Oh, no, Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty.
What is he doing? Come on.
You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing.
At very least, then he should try to go there with Josh on the phone to talk to her. I mean, again, I don't think that would work, but at least he could start checking stuff off in his mind that things aren't adding up. Because this is not the problem. Oh my gosh, guys, we need smarter heroes. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me because I have a get out of jail free card. I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think?
Nope, it was even before this, right here. I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed, and all of these legal words, for any circumstance whatsoever, and for literally any reason. They cannot trespass me.
Wait, let's see. Wait, what?
I think?
Nope, it was even before this, right here. I made a contract with Amanda that's...
He made a contract with Amanda, the store owner? But when did he make that contract, and why would she agree to it? I'm curious. So that definitely changes some things. Wow, what in the world? I'm very curious about this contract now.
Says, I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed in all of these legal words for any circumstance whatsoever and for literally any reason. They cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get out of jail free card if I can get Amanda to sign it. But how the heck am I going to do that?
Wait, so she has not signed it yet. Yeah, I'm very curious.
Hi, sorry, I got a delivery. Can I get a signature?
Wait, what? But if it's signed deceptively, then it doesn't count, correct?
For some reason, Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much.
In America, we have a duty to read contracts law, which states that you have to read a contract before you sign.
The duty to read contract is a legal principle that generally means that parties to a contract. But did she know it was a contract? Huh, interesting. Obligated to read and understand the terms and conditions of the agreement before signing it. In other words, each party is responsible for knowing what they are agreeing to and cannot later claim that they did not understand. Huh. Does this apply in this case if you did it deceptively like that? Huh. That's... I have no idea. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I would hate to be a lawyer on this case. I would hate to be a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, but I feel like even for a normal lawyer, this is so much... This is silly. What in the world? So maybe that changes some things I said earlier. Like, if I was wrong, I still have no idea because I don't know the legalese. If I was wrong, I'm willing to admit that I was wrong. I just don't know if I am. Oh my gosh.
Sign it. And if you forget to read it or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault and you still have to do everything the contract says.
Wow.
So even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything.
What in the
including
world?
A clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages.
Wait, I wonder if that part is binding. Can you actually just do this? Is there anything where it's like, okay, you've gone beyond the scope of anything that someone would believe is rational, so therefore it's not binding? Again, just some things to consider. Wow, huh. Very interesting.
So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, $40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me, but if I'm gonna be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. So I'm gonna stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally gonna complain about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. Instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed a document.
Not.
You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
So, no, it's not, and I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you
I hope that's at least just like a copy of it, not the official. But if it's online, then they should be able to have the official there.
$5,000 for like punitive damages, but...
So, really?
Well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Okay.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and...
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
When we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were...
So now he's clearly lying because he said they had it on multiple occasions. That's clearly just a lie. Also, you could see there was plenty of stuff in the store. Oh my gosh.
You guys are thinking we're the bad guys.
Josh's story has now
because you said you were the bad guys. That's probably the when you say you're the bad guys, it leads people to believe you're the bad guys.
Completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with.
Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then
What
why
are all
did
these
Josh say
pictures?
this to us last time?
Who cares?
I mean, what's
who cares if it's theft or not?
stuff of ours would he be giving back if none of our stuff was even ever in his store?
Right.
You're like, what about this?
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have all the sets in there. I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Get the inventory to Brian and I'll give him back. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am.
It was empty. We had nothing the whole time.
I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
I mean, Josh is on video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos back. But now, for some reason, he never even had the Legos. But this makes no sense.
The shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this was his response.
You, I never said that.
I think you did.
Give a damn of your fucking opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go to court. Who enforces the law?
The court? So you're saying that so you're saying so basically what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, I mean, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but.
Let's just not go down. Don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because.
Now he doesn't want to go down that route, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if it's theft or not, guys. It doesn't really matter at all. Just let us keep the Legos, please, please, guys. Guys, stealing is wrong.
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Let's go to court.
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Then you can f*** yourself.
Dang.
Oh my god.
And you stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're
What? You can tell that's just a completely unhinged response. I didn't steal them. You stole them. Even though they were missing before you even got involved, you stole them.
Dang.
And they were gone when we acquired it. What is that reply? This guy is losing his mind. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
Or you can. So either you're a thief or you can shut up. So he's telling him that's the narrative that he's going to spin.
So basically, these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me to do and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that. So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck.
Right.
Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3. Small claims court. Think about it. Small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judge.
Is he going to try to do each Lego case piece by or set by set, so that way he doesn't have to do it all at once? I'm curious.
Judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily, but then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, could you take them to small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it. If I wanted to limit it.
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
But that would not be
but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know.
So here's the here's the pitch.
Well, 190,000.
Here we go.
Set by
What
set?
if
It's got to be set by set.
we
right?
have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000, and we get $100,000?
No.
No.
Well, why not?
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called claim splitting.
Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal.
Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times?
And again, I was thinking about like the different sets, or what, or were they thinking about the lottery again, or something like that?
About it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting. So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card, and then used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets. And according to the legal paperwork, they're still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this...
Okay, so then maybe this is where the RICO comes in, and this is why they're saying it. Because I know RICO's involved. I just don't know how. Again, I'm not saying he's guilty of that. I just know they're charging him with that.
It wasn't a legal sale. I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
It's official. We have a public notary approving it. The notary public.
I wonder if, do you have to have a license for that, or is it just someone who's not affiliated with you guys, and it's just someone who doesn't know you?
The notary public approving it. I own these Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
Pleasure. Congratulations. It looks like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and Minifigs store. So I wrote a very stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back. And they never got back to me.
Oh, how weird.
So, I'm going to sue them in small claims court, completely separate of Brian. Now that there's 2 crimes committed against 2 completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought...
Okay, so this is probably where they try to deliver the papers to them.
If the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you?
But also, if they're taking this out from a loan, that means they will have to pay that loan back, which means that this is very time sensitive. So that is a very strong potential weakness in this plan, because these courts might not, these cases might not happen so quickly. Ugh, that's a huge risk.
Oh, thank you. You felt the need to bow.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan, because we're now all $10,000 in debt.
I was gonna say.
If we don't pay the banks back soon, the interest is gonna destroy us.
Exactly.
Dude, what's the problem?
I feel like they should have thought that part out a little bit sooner. A little bit sooner.
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this?
Well, I mean, isn't it $100,000 in debt because they each did 10,000?
Dude, what do we do? We just ask our friends if they have like money to like loan us.
Tommy,
Do you have $10,000?
I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me. Dang. Well, it was worth a try. Michael, do you have $10,000 to loan me?
I literally do not have $10,000.
This should have been thought out beforehand.
But this is when we remembered that our friend Brian just made about $100,000.
So do they just get... Okay, so they... okay, interesting. Always something interesting. He just made 100,000, so then he just gives them their money back to... He loans them $10,000
from all the Lego sets he just sold us. I bet he has extra money he could lend us. So...
Okay, always something. Okay, clever.
We gave Brian a call.
So we're in a really weird pickle right now. I just need $10,000. That's all. I'll give it back. This is weird. I know. It's crazy, but like
I can see about it.
okay.
Oh my god, sure.
Brian legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan, which allows us to now pay back the banks to avoid interest.
Good.
And it says in the paperwork that once we win these court cases
you
against
still owe him the 10,000, I guess.
Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, and we promise once
we win these court
The debtor agrees that upon obtaining monetary recovery, whether through judgment, settlement, award, or through legal resolution,
cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, and we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, we'll pay you right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, how is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch. And you're right, there is. It's called sales tax. But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax. It's one of the only states that doesn't
Wait, there's no sales tax in Oregon?
have it. This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over.
I still feel like there has to be something against this.
For free.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top. It's start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a
Wait, so they did all this a month ago?
month ago.
Wow.
So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day. Where
Okay,
I'm still talking to Josh on the phone. And yeah, Josh has no clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
We have like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
How are you gonna serve the papers today?
Well, figure it out.
That's not how it works. Are you young?
He was about to say dumb, but now he's like, young?
That's not how the world works.
That's not how the world
It's not how the world works. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Well, Bricks and Minifigs knows the deal. Give the Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers. And now we wait. And then waiting got kind of boring, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company. Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com for some awesome merch. And if Bricks and Minifigs calls the police on me for doing this, then they owe me $5,000 more. I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs. So I'm sending in a secret undercover agent to see how they're handling the situation from the inside.
Oh no!
They're closed.
Well, they closed early on us. I think they're afraid of my lawsuit. So, we decided to go bowling again. Oh, no way, no way, no way. Shut up. Oh my god!
It's the next day now. And you know what that means? It's go time.
Or is it?
Go time.
The funniest part about yesterday was when I was talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case for months.
Oh my
but
gosh.
I'm not complaining, because if Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court. And if Josh doesn't show up to court, we just win by default. So So before I serve him any court papers, I'm actually first going to confirm Josh's beliefs and do something super duper fake. Like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world. It's something.
Exactly. You're back here again.
Hi.
Hello.
I am Ryan with the Guinness World Record Association, and
the look on her face.
This is an award for
the
most
look on her
Legos stolen
face
by any company.
Just the look on her face.
Stolen by a single franchise.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely not hanging that up.
You don't know anything about this.
I have no idea of anything about that.
No idea about anything.
Okay.
Let's
I guess call the. Oh.
Hey, bro, I enjoyed your stream. I had some suggestions I want to share with you, but don't want to spam your chat. Let's. I'm always a little bit suspicious of something like that. Let's see. I mean, if you have some ideas for a video to watch or something, I'd be willing to hear that out. There are bots sometimes that you have to look out for. Always kind of skeptical. If you had any ideas for some videos, I'd be interested in hearing about them. I don't think I'd want to do anything with Discord, especially with people that I don't know better. No offense, but thanks for the reply.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, bricks and minifigs will
what was the success?
No idea of anything about that.
Okay. I guess call
I
the.
am the manager.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she.
You weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, bricks and minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court papers. But to do this, I need a lot of people. So I started recruiting some people with a game of hacky sack.
Here's your legal paperwork.
You have been served.
The first lawsuit has officially been served. Good luck, guys.
Here's my resume.
Don't they need to serve that to the manager?
Everything was going exactly to plan. Well, until this happened.
Yeah, Park. Hurry! Yo, can we just talk real quick? Can we just talk?
I think Josh told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up,
I feel like you could have just had everyone go in their single file.
she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. I'm not getting many sales yet, but hopefully if I keep up all this advertising, people will eventually start believing in my company.
It's freaking out over this PC law.
Yeah, we had to close early today, so
Are you
basically
guys gonna be open tomorrow though?
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ended up getting the rest of the court papers served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and Bricks and Minifigs hasn't responded to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so I don't see that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for
Oh, interesting.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond, looks like we win by default.
Congratulations, you won the court case.
Wait, what? They really thought it was fake.
Yeah.
We did it!
Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way.
Yes!
Huh.
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs.
This is crazy.
Collect our money.
Then there's a few more videos.
And we got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in.
And so I traveled all
Okay, I feel like that's gotta be illegal, right?
the way back
I'm not
to
wrong about
Oregon
that, right?
to finally collect my money. It truly is a beautiful ending. This entire video, Bricks and Minifigs has
Finally
been
ends for
begging
sure.
me to sue them.
And there's no more after this, definitely.
If you think it's illegal, why show me? Let's go to court. Show me for us. Show me. Let's go to court. Let's go to court then.
And when I finally followed their instructions, they were too scared to show up. There is no more legal loopholes, and there is no more postponing the problem. Now, Bricks and Minifigs
like he shouldn't
finally
be
has
showing
to deal
that.
with the consequences for their actions.
So what if theoretically it went to court, it turns out you were wrong, would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. I'm not gonna go against the judge's orders.
You don't need to be saying that. No, it's temporarily closed.
Dang it!
I couldn't believe it. Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment, they permanently closed down the store.
Crazy.
At first, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so well, it completely shut them down.
But he also doesn't get his money.
Pretty quickly, it sunk in that we are not the winners here. The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs. Now, there's absolutely no way to hold this store liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed. So, over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in.
Not sure if this place is closed or not, but I've tried to take my son 2 times during the week, and both times had to close. The website hours still open. I wish they would change their hours on the website.
And of people, so over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started.
Absolutely disappointed. I have one day with my kid.
Started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this. Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here.
Oh my
so when all the
gosh.
kids would show up, they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday. If Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed, then the only way to let the world know is for me to give them an official closing ceremony.
Closed.
I guess someone driving by happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media.
They should have done the right thing and posted names on this banner.
And pretty much immediately, we started going absolutely viral. The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
I've been reading about this Bricks and Minifigs in Salem, Oregon that's got this sign out in front of it.
It's been over a week. The sign is still up, and people have been traveling from all over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
If you drive through Kaiser, you may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
Just closed down his entire place of business.
And now that he's gone viral, I'm sure he's standing to lose a lot more money, or so I'd
To
imagine.
not pay you $100,000. I don't know. Like, we didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down.
I imagine
the
this
entire
cost
business.
the
Like, that's
company
almost...
a lot more than just.
We didn't get we still had to get the Legos back.
He could have just given the Legos back, and he wouldn't have lost all this money.
Which is why, even though Bricks and Minifigs closed down this store, I am not stopping until we get this entire Star Wars collection back to its rightful owner.
I don't know, it's just, this video is going on for so long now.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2, it's live right now on my Patreon.
Oh my gosh. I am sorry I didn't get around to gaming today. I might be on later. I thought I was. I wasn't expecting to go down this rabbit hole. But now I guess I'm doing a Reckless Bin deep dive. So that's interesting at least. I was expecting to play some Final Fantasy Tactics. Hopefully, if you tuned in, you didn't feel scammed or anything. I'm not like them. I promise. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to do this, but then I did it. Yeah, and maybe I'll cover some more in a little bit, next time. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. It's definitely interesting. Absolutely horrible what these people did to just steal from people and then close their business down when confronted with it. This could have been handled very easily. they could have saved a lot of headaches, their own as well. They could have saved a lot of money just by settling this easily. Just, hey, here's your money back, or here's your Lego blocks back. We'll pay you what we owe you. This is so easily taken care of, and they decided not to do it. Well, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.